You're listening to the SS Experience on SMG.
Let's go ahead and get it with the shits though. So Baltimore is crazy. A boat, and that's and using the word boat is really saying it mildly. A big ass boat crashed into a bridge. Now, when I first seen the video, it just looked like the bridge just collapsed, because we've seen that before. In Atlanta, that happened on I-85. In Philadelphia, you know, the bridge fell. I mean, now it fell. Let's just say the least. It wasn't too much crazy stuff going on. Nothing really made the bridges in those other two scenarios fall, but we know that the bridges fell. So I'm thinking, dang, the bridge then fell and a boat was under it. Ain't that a bitch? Then you watch another angle of it, which is a little bit more straight on. You're like, oh, hell no, the boat ran into that motherfucker. And that bridge just fell like cards. And I'm just looking at that thing like, what the fuck happened? Now, everyone's first thoughts went to terrorism. Come on, man. Why does, when something bad happens, we automatically go to terrorism? Shit just happens. I mean, we're stupid within our own country. First, you want to say prayers out to everyone. Everyone. Because a lot of lives have just been affected by this. Now, the boat lost power. A couple of other video angles you'll see that the boat is moving, the lights cut off, they cut back on, they cut off again, smash into the pillar, and then that's when everything goes to shit. The conversation that I want to have, not necessarily about, because we're not bridge experts here, so we're not going to give you, was the bridge stable enough? And no, we don't know. We don't want to partake in all of that. But think about this for a second. You're just driving and the bridge just collapsed under you over water. Like, that's the shit that's like insane, because they can't find anybody. Now, the reports was like they was looking for like 7 people. So I'm like, damn, well, how can you calculate 7 people? You don't know how many cars was on the bridge. You don't know how many people was in per car. Like, how do you just throw out 7 out there? Oh, we looking for 7 people. Come to find out, on the bridge, they was doing construction on the bridge. So now it's like, oh, so there was workers on the bridge and this whole thing fell. You wonder, like, did y'all see the boat coming? Or again, depends on how well you know the bridge. You're probably thinking that the boat is just going under the door of this thing. But I don't know, like, did the boat El Barco, did it honk? Did it honk the horn or anything? Because it's a 1.6 mile bridge, and the part of the bridge that collapsed was basically, I think it's probably like a 8-part bridge, where like 2 of the parts are more closer, 4, because it's 2 on each side. 4 of the parts might be closer to land. So it's basically the 2 big pillars that's holding up a major portion of that. Bridge hit that, everything fell. So I don't know if they could have ran fast enough. Now, they did say that they saved 2 people. One was good. He was like, I'm straight. And the other person was kind of fucked up. But they saved their lives. They just didn't get a chance to tell them, like, hey, bro, did you know that you was just like, that you almost died on a bridge? They ain't let nobody know all of that stuff yet. So, but the conversation that I want to have is more or less like a downer, to say the least, because like I said, you're driving on a bridge, the bridge crumbles under you, and it's like, what the fuck? And you just basically fall to your demise. Unless you're thinking of unlocking the door, or cracking the window, whatever. You don't know, because you don't know. It just makes you question, not even question, it just really makes you realize how precious life is. Because that incident could have happened to anybody at any time. Like imagine, like now, if you don't know, it happened at 1:30 in the morning. I think it was on like a Sunday or well, technically Sunday night going into Monday. Imagine if that would have happened during daylight hours. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine if that shit would have happened rush hour traffic, evening or morning, pick one. You know how many? That would have been insane. But the simple fact that it was 1 in the morning, not too many cars and stuff was on the bridge. Now, again, reports say that they did get the Mayday call out there like, yo, we about to hit this bridge. So the state troopers and them was able to like stop people from being on the bridge. But you still don't know who was still on the bridge at the time. You don't know, because they talking about using sonar, going under the water, but they can't see under the water because it's super duper murky. Then you got bridge debris. My thing is this, and I don't mean to be negative or anything like that, but I personally believe that, I mean, not personally believe, because everybody said everybody's dead at this point. They was on the bridge. It fell. Debris fell on them. Boom. Game over. Because outside of that, like, okay, you're falling and the bridge is falling. Where are you going to swim? How are you going to swim and maneuver that? You can't swim and maneuver that shit. It's not like you jumped off the bridge, you landed in the water, you float and you can swim away. Nah, like tons of bridge along with yourself is falling. I haven't heard reports since then, but what I'm assuming, yeah, man, it ain't good. It ain't good. And it sucks because those dudes was out 1:30 in the morning working and stuff. You know, it's normally the chill part of the shift. Ain't too much traffic going up and down and all of that stuff. Man, you can do your thing, be up, be out, you know, whatever. Now they all gone except for 2 that they said that they saved. So it's super duper sad. And like I said, nobody's trying to be bridge experts or anything like that. But to all of the people who first thoughts is, well, when y'all gonna put the bridge back up? Y'all ain't shit. Go to hell in a handbasket. You know what I'm saying? Because how can that be your first thought? I ride this bridge every day to work. Now you're telling me I got to take a detour? Well, that's not really Baltimore. That's still more of a South type thing. I can do a decent Baltimore accent. It's basically just, you know what I'm saying, two. You know what I'm saying? And mo. Two and mo. Outside of that, I can't really give you Baltimore. I'm sorry. They're not lingo, but it's just weird. But so we supposed to do just drive around? Like, we gotta get to work. When y'all gonna get this bridge back up? You know there was people on the bridge that died, right? Like it ain't no chance. They're gone. Still gotta get to work though. Like y'all go to hell, because there's something like, it sucks because like you could say, well, shit, like what's my man's like Rico said in Paid in Full, shit, niggas get shot every day, B, or we can, you know, niggas die every day, B. But it's something to where, like, I think about how some people go out and they go out in their sleep, so they don't know that they went out, but they went out in their sleep, or, you know, maybe, you know, they go out in their crib or whatever, you know, pain and then fade to black, whatever, you know, you in your house, you kind of see it coming, but you don't see that coming, or you know, car accidents playing. But I mean, car accidents, okay, whatever, but driving along a bridge and the bridge just crumbles and you fall to your demise. God forbid if it was a you know, like regular, you know, ground under them, and then they just fell and like a Wile E. Coyote, just falling off the cliff, hitting the ground. I don't know which way is worse, to go out that way and it's instant, or go out to where you crash into water and you have a chance, but then you're pretty much in a water coffin. How do you want to go out? Let's put on the poll at the SS Experience. No either begin experience on Twitter or X, however you get down in the streets. Do you want to fall instantly to your death, or do you want to fall to a watery grave?
You're listening to the SS Experience on SMG.